But have you had any like really cute like interactions?
This mom and daughter came up to me. The daughter's probably like 13, and they were both crying, and the mom was like, "You saved my daughter's life." And I just broke down in tears, and we just like hugged for a long time.
A year before my edit came out, literally the exact same day, 8th of August, it's like a manifesting day. You're meant to like leave your notes outside and put a crystal on it.
Oh, I didn't know
that. So
that.
I wrote down, I'm going to have an edit with Pretty Little Thing 8 times, put it outside. The year after, on the exact day, I had my edit party.
Shut up.
And it launched.
That is weird.
So, people that are kind of like singers, what do you think kind of like grasped people's attention? Do you think the songs that you covered did well, or do you think like making your own music and like posting it out there did better?
I mean, I think starting with covers was important because it gave something like to latch onto for people.
Yeah, not everyone can just start with a song. Definitely not.
Right, I think it definitely helped me, but I don't know. I think the most important thing is like just being genuine.
Hey guys, welcome to my podcast, Ami Charlize's Private Story with me, Ami Charlize. I'm so excited to have a place where I can share more about my life than ever before, spill some tea with you guys, and also take you along on this crazy ride that is my life. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm a 16-year-old content creator with a passion for all things beauty, fashion, and each week I'm going to be talking about everything from life as a teenager to friendships, relationships, social media, and so much more. And I'm going to be joined by some amazing guests, from social media stars to celebrities and even my own family, to share their own private story. And I want you guys to get as involved as you can, because honestly, I love hearing from you. So get in touch now with your latest stories, dilemmas and questions for us to work through together in this judgment-free zone. So welcome to my private story.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Ami Charlize's Private Story with me, Ami Charlize. So today's guest is actually an international guest. We haven't got a Brit on today. We've actually got an American. So we've got Jessie Murph. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm so good, thank you. For anyone at home that might not know who you are, could you give us a little backstory on who you are?
Hey y'all, I'm Jessie Murph. I'm a singer and I'm on tour in Europe currently.
Cool. How's it going?
So good. I'm a little sick,
good.
but it's been so fun. I love Europe. I'm obsessed.
When did you kind of start doing this properly, like singing and like getting noticed for it?
Ooh, probably like when I was 16. So,
oh my God.
like 2 years ago, 3 years ago maybe.
So I actually first saw you when you released that song, How Could You?
Oh, crazy.
And I guess you're probably a bit sick and tired of this song by now, because I mean, it was played everywhere, but I loved it. And like, how was this one of your first songs that kind of went viral, would you say?
I'd say so. Yeah.
One of the first that I kind of like really, really saw you and then started following you from then. But how was that for you, having like a song released and then actually seeing numbers from it? Because I can imagine you probably tried for a while before.
Sorta. I think it was, I don't know, it was a mix of emotions, because that song specifically was just like obviously it's a really sad song, so it was like
just a bit. You make me cry.
Are you okay?
Yeah,
talk about it.
I'm fine. We can talk about it after. But no, that song was like, I don't know. Like I just remember hearing it being like, this is on my playlist, heartbreak playlist.
Yeah.
But for you, with your music, do you kind of like relate it to personal experiences, or do you think? Because I was speaking to someone before about this. Do you kind of like create stories in your head and then write it, or like how does it work? I want to know the backstory of when you make a song.
I think it's really different for everybody, but for me personally, I definitely like have to be going through something to write about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think like you probably wouldn't be able to sing it unless you like
it
was feeling it or something.
It would feel like disingenuine, I think.
Yeah, definitely. So with your tour, you've sold out in the UK. You've got your first tonight.
Yeah.
Are you nervous?
I'm excited, more than nervous.
I find this crazy because I could never imagine doing this. But with
you would kill it. You would so kill it.
Hell no. Me singing?
Yeah, dude.
God damn. Get me in the studio with you. We'll make a song. It'll be so bad.
How could you part 2? Question mark.
Literally let me be like the back and singer, like woo in the background. That's what I could probably do. But with you, with your tours, how do you kind of get like, first of all, in the mood? Because you've got to be like, energy's got to be risen. But like, what's your before? Like, tell me what you do before you go on like the stage.
Oh my God, what do? It's different every night, honestly. It depends on how I'm feeling that day.
Yeah.
Because some days you are just like naturally more amped, I feel like.
Yeah.
But I normally listen to Drake or Lil Baby, and I just get myself amped
Lil
up.
Baby too.
I love Lil
Drake,
Baby.
but like he's just a class. But Lil Baby.
Yeah. I love that you love him. He's so good.
We need to get this collab sorted.
Dude, it's my dream collab.
He can come on this podcast. Me and you and him.
He should definitely come on the podcast.
We can talk about it. We can talk about it. We can make this work. So for you, out of everywhere you've ever been and sung, where's your favourite? I want to know.
Oh my God, Europe has been so fun.
You say Europe?
Yeah.
I find this crazy because I think Americans are like hardcore, like, yeah.
The fans in America are definitely like crazy.
Yeah.
But as far as like just being in Europe is so cool.
Do you think UK or US are better crowds? Just for anyone?
I don't know. I mean, I haven't really experienced the UK crowd yet.
Okay, because
so I'll let
we
you
had
know
this
after
debate a lot.
tonight.
Yeah. Do you know Central C?
Yeah, of course.
He performed in America, but he also performed in England, and they compared the two, and it was like Americans sounded like they didn't know any of the words.
Really?
And then everyone was like, well, maybe UK is better, but then there's songs of like Drake where he sounds so much better with the US fans. So I do think it's probably the singer as well.
Yeah,
I want to know your personal
definitely.
opinion because obviously like Britain, US right here.
Oh my God, I don't know. I mean, I think tonight's gonna be really good.
I
But
literally need to see these videos.
I'll send you some. We'll find out tonight, I guess. But I definitely think it depends on who the artist is. Like Central's from here, right?
From UK.
Yeah.
He's a very UK baddie. I love him. But obviously you started out, let's start from the beginning, on posting covers on TikTok. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah.
So when did this all come about?
I think I started posting singing videos when I was like 15 on there, maybe.
Oh my God, you was a baby.
Yeah.
You're basically my age, but
I was
that's
about
a
to say,
baby.
yeah,
That is still
dude.
a baby. Like, I'm still very young.
Yeah. I don't know. I've always wanted to be a singer, and it felt, honestly, I started doing it because I wanted to, like, I'd be upset about something, and I would want to, like,
Get it out.
I would want whoever I was upset at to know, so I would post a video of me singing a song.
So you wouldn't go on like Snapchat and put like an aimed story on like I do? And
No.
be like, I hate men.
No, but it's like
you know
like
what I
an
mean?
aimed
Yeah.
song, you know?
That is crazy. So what did you do kind of growing up? Was you a singer? Like, did you have lessons growing up? I mean, you told me about figure skating.
Yeah.
That's a little bit different.
It's definitely, yeah.
So when did you do that?
I did that when I was like 10 probably.
How long did you do it for? Like
I think like 5 years.
5 years.
From probably like 8 to 13, something like that.
So you did that for a long time.
Yeah.
And then I think I read somewhere your parents was musicians, was sang?
Sorta, kinda. They like dabbled in music. It was nothing like serious.
Nothing serious.
But I definitely had like a musical family growing up. There's always music playing.
Would you say that's kind of like your inspiration for where you are now?
Not necessarily. I think that the things they like played around the house and stuff like that had an influence on me, but I don't know that it was like, I've just always wanted to do it.
Really?
It's just always been in me, yeah.
So who would you say is like your biggest inspiration? This could be a musician or it could literally be like someone that you watched growing up.
That's a good question. Probably, there's a couple, but probably Adele, honestly.
Really?
I love her so much. I love her
Have you
so
seen her
much.
live?
No, I really want to, though.
So do I.
She's from here, right?
Yeah, she's a Brit, but she moved. I think she has to like have a residency
I think in Vegas, right?
in Vegas. So
Should we
I
go?
don't really understand. Take me to Vegas.
I want to
We're
go.
both underage. We can't go anywhere,
I mean,
but
we're
we
not
can just
having
see
a good
Adele and go
time, for
home.
sure.
Yeah, we
I'd
can go
do it.
Adele and go home. But that is crazy. So, where do you live at the moment? Tennessee.
Tennessee, yeah.
You're originally from Alabama.
Mhm.
I just love that because I just think it's so cool. Like,
You have to go.
I
You have
need to
go.
come. When am I coming? Tennessee, I'll come.
You should go.
It looks insane. So, how comes you ended up moving from where you were to where you are now?
Well, Alabama, like where I lived, is kind of just like small, I'd say. Like a small. Honestly, my family doesn't live in like the smallest town in Alabama anymore. But it's really hard to work there. Like it was hard for me to like, I can't really go to sessions or like do stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's also just isolating. I never felt like I necessarily like fit in, I guess,
got you.
in Alabama. But I moved out for the first time.
Was
like,
that scary?
So scary.
Because you're 19 now, aren't you?
Yeah.
So that's still pretty young. Like, my sisters are like 23, 27. They're still living at home with us.
It's
But I
scary,
can't
dude.
imagine moving out that young. What made you want to move? Is it genuinely just because you just felt like you needed to kind of get out and start again? Somewhere new?
Yeah, I also didn't, it was very like lonely in Alabama.
Really?
Yeah, because school kind of stopped because of COVID, so
Oh,
everybody was like
yeah.
homeschooling and stuff. And then during that time I moved.
Oh, you moved then?
I moved cities, like in Alabama with my family.
Right.
And so I just kind of like I didn't really know anybody.
And then you just felt, why not?
Yeah, I was like isolated, and I was always in Nashville anyways, like in hotels and stuff.
Really?
By myself.
How far is
and
Nashville from your house that your parents live at?
It's like 2 hours.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
No, not at all.
Because, like, I was looking, when I went to New York recently, I was like, oh, I might just go to LA for, like, a few days. I looked at this flight and was like, what? I was like, that's practically Australia. Like,
It's a
what?
long flight.
8 hours?
Yeah.
Your country's massive.
It's massive, dude.
Like, I can get from one side to the other in probably, like, 4-hour drive.
Really?
You lot are, like,
That's
8
why
hours on a
London's
plane.
better. I'm telling you, dude.
I wouldn't go that far. You guys have some very cool things.
You're a hater, dude.
No, I'm not a hater. I love Manchester. Have you been to Manchester?
I haven't, but I'm about to go.
Oh my god,
I'm
I
really
love
excited.
Manchester. It's my favourite.
I gotta have a good time there.
Yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I love it there. So obviously you started releasing your own music. Like, how was this kind of all come about, and how much do you think TikTok helped you with this?
I think I owe everything to TikTok, honestly. I don't know how people would have heard my stuff if I didn't do TikTok.
I
People
feel
love
like
to hate
this.
on it, though.
Really?
I mean, in America, at least, people love to be like, oh, it's like a TikTok artist or something like that.
Oh, you get called the TikTok artist. I
Not
feel
so
like,
much
do you know
anymore, but
what? Yeah, there was a phase though where like a few people come up in England and they'd be like, oh, industry plant TikTok artist. And it was like,
which is so dumb because it's such a vessel for, like, honestly, anything.
yeah.
You know?
And I mean, even look at like the biggest artists, they post their stuff on TikTok.
Yeah, it's
People
definitely
do
not.
it.
It's not a thing anymore, I don't think.
No, definitely not. So what kind of made you have the confidence to just be able to like post these songs and even your covers? Because if you were still at school, was that not a bit like daunting?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely getting bullied for sure.
Yeah, I got that quite bad at school from doing TikTok. So I can't imagine that actually singing and like people seeing that. Was you like scared?
Yes, I don't really remember what my mindset was going into it. Feels like a lifetime ago, honestly.
Yeah.
But I think I just had this intense, like, gut feeling that I needed to do it, and I just followed that. But definitely was scary. Definitely got like bullied a little bit about that, and people would like talk about you. But I mean, look where we are, you know?
So your album Drowning came out last year. And obviously you've been in this industry now for, would you say about 3 years?
Yeah, I think 2 or 3.
What's kind of for you changed, or what have you kind of learned since you've been in this industry?
You know what? I really don't know. I think just perseverance, dude.
Yeah, you got to stay committed to what you're doing.
You
at
got to
all
keep your
times.
head strong. That's definitely something I've learned. Is just like,
Definitely.
and just being grateful for every little thing.
Definitely.
You know?
So with like your music at the moment, what can we expect? What's coming up? Because I know there's a song coming out, but I think by this ep's dropped, it'd be out. Son of a... We're not going to say the word, but your new song's out. And is there anything else we can expect? I mean, obviously you're on tour at the moment. That's a massive thing. But what can we expect in the near coming future?
There's a lot of music coming out, and it's different than my previous stuff. I think that I've really like come into myself musically, and it's starting to be so. It's always been genuine, but like the stuff that's coming out is so just straight from my heart and soul. A lot of it's really like angry music. It's like female rage, which
Love.
I
This
know,
is what
right?
we need.
We need it. We really need it.
Literally. So with obviously your music, you do quite a lot of different genres. You kind of dip into everything, which I love.
Yeah.
What's probably your favourite that you could kind of say?
Oh my God. If I had to pick my favorite genre, I don't know, dude. It's either
That you sing.
that I sing.
Yeah, that you sing.
If I could only pick one, maybe like soul / like rap.
Okay.
Like
I love this.
like if I could pick like 2 artists to listen to for the rest of my life, Adele and Drake.
Okay, I was waiting for the little baby.
Can I add him in there?
Drake. We can add him.
He'd be my third.
He'd be your third. Okay, so Adele, Drake. Do you know what? I love that because when I listened to How Could You all them years ago, I probably wouldn't have expected you to love Drake.
Yeah, I mean, that song's
your-
very singy, I feel like.
But your genre's like definitely dipped into different kind of, I don't know, like different genre. I love it. I think that's amazing. I think definitely like with artists, I mean, I love Taylor. I don't know if you're a Taylor hater or not.
I'm not a Taylor hater. I love
good.
Taylor.
Okay, good. Because I always get scared people can be like hater and I'll literally be like this. Like what?
No.
I love Taylor
I
Swift.
respect that woman so much. She's an icon.
And she's kind of dipped in every kind of genre too. And I respect the grind. That girl, every album makes me feel a different way.
She is such a just
baddie.
She's a baddie.
She is amazing. I absolutely
love
love her. So obviously your lyrics are pretty raw. Not gonna lie, they hit the spot sometimes. But where do you kind of get these lyrics from? Like, what inspires you with your lyrics?
A lot. I mean, anytime I'm writing about something, it's something I've experienced. Like, I have an extremely hard time writing if I'm not going through it.
Oh my God.
You know, I know.
So basically, we just need boys to break your heart and you
Right.
to have bad experiences to make great music.
Right.
Because I feel like the best songs are always like the breakup songs.
No, 100%. Which is unfortunate for my love life, but...
Yeah, what is your love life right now?
It's like, it's not bad right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Get a London boyfriend.
Oh, I don't
Then you
know.
can come see me more often.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You can just come live with me, it's fine.
I might just come anyways.
Yeah,
you know?
literally. So you really do love your fans. You're always interacting, which I love. But have you had any like crazy interactions with any of your fans?
Oh my God.
Have you got any hardcore fans out there that like?
Definitely hardcore,
Yeah.
but not like creepy or anything.
No, but have you had any like really cute like interactions? I'm sure you've had quite a few.
Dude, yeah. There's this one that I always comes to mind. It's I was at a show. I don't remember where I was, but this mom and daughter came up to me. The daughter's probably like 13, and they were both crying. And the mom was like, "You saved my daughter's life," and I just broke down in tears, and we just like hugged for a long time.
Oh,
But I'll never forget that.
so cute. Yeah, I bet like things like that kind of makes you realize like what you're doing is like amazing as well, kind of vibe. Because I feel like sometimes when you see numbers on a screen, yeah, it's amazing, but you don't think they're real. And then you know when you see people, you're like, oh, like these people know who I am. What is it like in America? Do many people like come up to you? Like, I'm guessing people definitely fangirl.
It depends on where I'm at, actually. I feel like when I'm in the South, it happens a lot more
Yeah.
than when I'm in like LA or something. But it's definitely really
LA,
surreal.
you walk out of a restaurant and there's Justin Bieber.
That's really true. That is so true.
I literally need to go back just because I just want to like, you know, like Hollywood Fix guy.
Maybe.
He's like a pap and he films, but he like gets every great moment on history on paparazzi. And I'm not even gonna lie, this is really embarrassing. But like, I just love like when I'm showering, I have to watch something.
Really?
And I watch
oh my God.
this like guy just like walk around like Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber.
That's a
like,
guilty pleasure.
Yeah, it is. I love it.
I'm not judging.
Guys, let me know if you ever listen to Hollywood.
I might have to tap in. Is that weird?
No, literally, it's so good. But no, yeah, so I always just wonder, like, what's it like in America? Because I know people are hardcore out there. I mean, I have quite a lot of American followers, which is crazy. But I love that. I think that's so cool. But I want to play a game.
Okay.
Because I think we need to get to know each other a little bit more, and I want to know what you like and you don't like.
Okay.
So we're going to play Pick an Ick.
All right.
Anyone listening that wants to know what this is, basically, it's a game where me and Jessie are going to have picks and icks. So our favourite and our least favourite or something, and I'm going to give us 3 topics to go through, okay? Be ready.
I'm scared.
Sorry, that was like, okay, yeah. You
Yeah,
ready?
yeah.
Like, like a doctor then. Like with my little piece of paper. Okay, the first one is a TikTok trend. Pick an ick.
Okay.
One that you're loving right now.
You go first.
Why'd you do this to me?
It's scary. I don't want to like...
A trend I'm loving at the moment. There's not many.
There's really not many. Algorithm's been weird. I don't know.
It's gone weird. One that I don't like isn't a trend, but why has Universal took away all the great singers?
I mean, they canceled it.
They just took, like...
I just took it off.
One day Taylor was there, next day she's
now
gone.
she's
Drake
gone.
was there, he's now gone.
Where are you?
Come back. So that trend at the moment of that kind of stuff is annoying me. One that I do like, there is one that I've seen. Do you know, right, you're probably not going to understand this because it's like my specific, this girl I follow, right?
Okay.
Her name's Maggie.
Okay.
She's British.
Right.
But at the moment, every day she has a new melting balm for her makeup.
Oh, I love that.
And she tests them. But she had like an £145 one
145 pounds.
just to melt your makeup off.
Oh.
But then she's had like a £2 one and like she's used coconut oil. Like I just love videos where they just
I
experiment.
love stuff like
Because
that.
I'd never do it on my own skin, but like, yeah, you can go do it.
You gotta send me that. I'm like really into that type of stuff.
Okay, I'm going to send you it.
Wait, what do you mean pounds? Like money?
Dollars.
Okay.
So $145.
I was like, damn, it's like 145 pounds. In America, that's like weight. I was like, damn, that's a heavy makeup cleanser, bro.
No. I meant dollars.
that's
Sorry, it's
funny.
so funny. Even earlier when we were talking about crisps, I was like, you guys have no crisps. She was like, what's that? I was like,
So I've
potato
never heard
chips?
that.
Like, I don't know.
It's cute. That's a cute word.
Have you watched Dance Moms?
Oh my god, of course you
You
can.
know when Kenzie goes, all I want to do is just stay home and eat chips. It really felt like that when I asked you that. Love Dance Moms. Anyways, the
Same.
next one. Oh, you haven't gave me yours, actually.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, you thought you was getting away with that?
I did. I really did.
It's really hard because there isn't many.
There really isn't many. I've also like been trying to not be scrolling so much because it's bad for your head. You know.
Really bad.
Probably I don't know. Okay. You know that song that's like, this feels mean, but it's a song that's like, he goes like, ooh. You know what I'm talking about?
Ew, lady.
Yes, that sound. I don't like that sound.
Oh.
I don't know what it
that,
is.
but
That's why
I
I'm
hate
like,
that too, duh.
No, the sound is really good. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, no, it does kind of
But that's
like,
the point of the sound, I guess.
to make you feel cringe.
Right.
Is there anything that you're loving? Covers, acoustic covers as well. Oh, when people just sing
Yeah,
and they
that's
put no
nice.
soundtrack on it. No auto-tune, it's just like bang.
I do like that.
Should we say that?
Yeah, we can say that.
Okay, cool. Right, the next one is a genre of music.
Okay.
I love rap, but I also love whatever you call Taylor Swift at this point. She's just everything. So I don't really know what I'd say is an ick, but I think it's a pick. Definitely rap. What's like just like casual, like normal, like SZA vibe? What's her genre?
Probably R&B, right? Like pop R&B.
Pop R&B. And yeah,
Love her
probably rap.
too.
What about you?
Ooh, my favorites. Right now, it's like really... Do you know who the Teskey brothers are? Okay.
Never heard
It's an
of them.
Australian thing. You need to tap into them, though. They're so good.
Okay, cool.
But it's kind of like Chris Stapleton is. Do you know Chris Stapleton? That is so crazy. Whoa. That shows like how like different our
Who is
cultures
he?
are. He's like a... you have to... After this, you have to listen.
I thought you
Like
meant
shake
Chris
on it. Like you
Appleton.
have to
Okay.
listen, dude.
I thought you meant like Chris Appleton, like the hair guy at first. And I was like, Staple? Who's this?
I mean, he's lit too, though.
Right, yeah, no, he is very good. He could do my hair any day of the week. Okay, so what is your ick genre of music?
Ick genre of music?
I'd say rock.
Yeah, I'd have to go.
Because it's not like,
Like heavy metal, I'd probably have to say.
yeah, like the proper hard.
But I'm not hating on anything. I take inspiration from everything, so I'm not going to be like, that's whack. You know?
Yeah, but I just think for me personally, I wouldn't like put
Like
that
listening
on.
to it. I'm not
Yeah.
listening to it.
No, same here. Right, okay, place to perform.
My favorite place to perform?
For me, singing in London.
In
I'm
London?
joking, I literally don't perform. I can't really relate to this one.
We're
so-
performing right now. What are you talking about?
True, but go on, you take it away, girl.
Probably like, out of all the places I've performed, my favorite has probably been Alabama. Just because that's my home state.
Hometown.
Yeah.
That must be so like surreal having that. Which was the one that went really viral of you singing and the crowd was like screaming it back? So how could you?
Oh my God. Ooh, honestly,
Who was that?
that's my second favorite place.
Where
It's
was that?
New Mexico. Really random.
Wow.
Have you been?
No.
I
I
know.
literally
It's
have only
nice.
literally been to LA and like New York.
You have to take a America trip again.
I'm gonna come. I'm going to LA in I'm saying LA, like I've already been there, but I'm going again in June. So maybe I'll just have to
Okay.
take a trip. Come to Alabama.
Hit me when you're there.
Yeah.
I might be in LA too.
Are you normally in LA? Like what's the vibe with you
I
guys?
go a lot.
Yeah, I can imagine. Is
Yeah.
it far from Alabama?
It's pretty far. It's like a 4-hour flight.
Oh, that's like me going to Lanzarote.
Yeah.
Okay, what's your ick? Place to perform.
My ick place to perform is probably LA.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh, damn.
I'm not hating on all my LA people, but
You don't like it there?
but I don't like performing there.
Really?
No.
Do you think there's like quite a lot of pressure as well?
Yeah, that's the other thing is a lot of industry people are there.
Yeah, so it's just a lot of like known people. I can imagine that must be scary.
Right. Nobody's singing along. It's just like they're just like observing you.
Oh
which
my
is
god,
not
I'd be
fun.
so scared. I'm like, are you judging me? Do you like
I
my
mean,
shoes?
yes, they go to judge you, dude.
Oh my god.
But-
Okay, so that's your ick.
But love to my LA people for sure.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. So, right, we're going to move on to the listener questions.
Okay.
So, basically, people have asked us some questions, and some of these are actually really good because they're kind of to do with singing and things like that. So, I think this is a good idea. So, guys, if you actually want to ask me a question, you can literally DM me on @AmiCharlize's private story on Instagram, and we get through them, and we literally just reply to you guys on the actual podcast, and I'll go through and literally pick my faves, basically. But make sure you always send quite a few because we like picking out a few. So, Kat says, did you ever visualize your success and manifest it happening? So manifesting where you got now.
I definitely did. I used to like journal about it when I was little.
I journal.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to ask you.
Yeah,
it's
like
so
I used
real.
to like write down like what I wanted and then like pretend that I've got it now.
Oh,
And then
dude,
I'd be
same.
like, I've got 1 million followers. I've got 1 million. And then like obviously, it was really cool. One thing that did happen to me though. Do you know Pretty Little Thing?
Yeah, of course.
So I'm an ambassador for them,
Wow.
like here. But when I basically first ever like started working with them, I didn't really expect to get like an ambassadorship because there's only 4 in America and 4 in England, I think. But basically when it first happened, a year before my edit came out, literally the exact same day, 8th of August, it's like a manifesting day. You're meant to like leave your notes outside and put a crystal on it.
Oh, I didn't know
that. So
that.
I wrote down, I'm going to have an edit with Pretty Little Thing 8 times, put it outside. The year after on the exact day, I had my edit party.
Shut up.
And it launched.
That is weird.
Manifesting gets you places, and I would so do it again. So 8th of August, get out there.
Okay, send me the info.
It's just before my birthday, so I always like to do it because it's like a reset before I'm at the next age of my life.
I love this.
So, yeah, I think it's
8th of August?
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember?
I'm going to look it up. I actually haven't heard about that.
Little baby. Collab coming soon. So yeah, I actually think like I didn't really think that I'd get as like I didn't expect it, but at the same time I dreamt for it. Definitely. Would you say you're kind of the similar?
Yeah, I didn't expect it. It was more of a like a hope.
Yeah,
a goal. No, a goal. I'd say, right?
A goal. Yeah. Definitely.
Manifestation is so real, though. Definitely. I'm glad you believe in it. It's so real.
I really, really believe in that. Yeah. And even at the moment, like when people say stuff, I'm like, stop, manifest it.
Right.
Like, just do it,
It's
guys.
real, dude.
Definitely. Right, Lexi says, I really want to be a singer when I'm older. Do you have any tips? Yep, so basically, guys, all you've got to do... No, I can't give tips. Have it. This is your one.
I'd definitely say just, like, write songs, and post them.
Definitely.
TikTok, like dude.
Getting on social media as a singer, obviously I'm not a singer myself, but, like, from seeing other people, like... literally just kind of posting their stuff makes me love them. And I think the more kind of like you post and the more you interact with people as well, like you're very interactive, which I love. Because I think sometimes with singers, like I love Olivia Rodrigo, but she doesn't interact half as much as I'd want her to. And now I'm like, well, then there's people that are a bit smaller but so much like talent in them. I'd rather listen to them. So I definitely think obviously you can kind of give them tips, but I think personally as a fan, like I love it when they like interact and they post a lot and consistently.
That's so good to hear.
Yeah, just keep doing it, girl. Doing a good job. 10 million on TikTok.
That's such a good thing to
She's
hear.
smashing it.
Sometimes
honestly.
I feel like I post too much, so I'm like, that's crazy to hear. Damn.
Never enough. Keep posting, please. Caitlin says, did your first social media video blow up? No. Took me a while.
It took me a while too. You got it. That's the thing, is it's discouraging at first because you're like, damn, nobody.
It's like my friend and my mum liking my videos, and I'd be like, oh. But you know what? It took me probably like 3 or 4 months, which is still quite a short amount of time compared to others that I know. But it is honestly like
I'd say same.
Disciplining yourself, but also like being consistent. It can be hard.
It's hard.
Having motivation to post when you've got no views is really hard, but like just got to keep doing it, guys. If you're listening to this and you ever want to do it, just do it.
You got to keep doing it. That perseverance is a crazy point there.
But
because it feels bad
at
places
first as well. Yeah,
it does.
Definitely.
It does. It's definitely scary though to keep going when it's your mom.
For real. My nan is my biggest support though. She followed me from the get-go. She was my first follower on my TikTok.
That's real.
It's probably because her number is the one that's connected to my account. So like I was with her when I made it. So credits to my nan.
Shout out Nan.
Yeah, literally. So this is kind of like a follow on from the last question, but people really, really want to know how we kind of grew our socials and how to grow theirs. I think definitely what we said about consistency.
Just posting all the time.
Posting all the time. Is there anything that you kind of think as like, because we post completely different content, you're obviously like a singer and stuff. For people that are kind of like singers, what do you think kind of like grasped people's attention? Do you think the songs that you covered did well, or do you think like making your own music and like posting it out there did better?
I mean, I think starting with covers was important because it gave something like to latch onto for people.
Yeah, not everyone can just start with a song. Definitely not.
Right. I think it definitely helped me, but I don't know. I think the most important thing is like just being genuine.
Yeah.
Like being yourself, which sounds stupid, but it's like real.
No, it's definitely true. I feel like sometimes people want to be someone that they love, but we're all so different that if you're someone you love, people won't love you as much as they'd love you for yourself on social media. So I definitely feel like for anyone that kind of wants to do it, if it's singing, if it's acting, if it's being me and literally just posting relatable content because I think I'm funny when I'm not, then you can do it. And honestly, I do think being yourself matters a lot. And also like jump on trends. Don't be afraid to do a trend just because everyone else is doing it. You should do it too, because I do think trends definitely help.
I agree with that all day, yeah. I'm with
100%.
that.
So actually that was all the questions that we had. So thank you to everyone that did ask, and make sure to get in contact now at Amy Charlize's private story, guys. We literally love hearing from you, and there's been so many good ones, so thank you. But before we end this, I'm about to ask you something.
I'm scared.
What is your private story that you might not have told anyone and you want to tell us right now?
One time, my ex told me that he had this class. It was like theater.
Yeah.
And it was after we had broken up. And it didn't like end the best. And I think everybody kind of knew it because of the songs I was putting out. But they would play my music in like the music videos on the whiteboard every day.
That's a
And
great
he just
thing
had to
for
sit
you.
there.
That is so good for you because I
love it.
Yeah, like keep going. Like
I was like, hell yeah.
more. Like, oh my God. Do you know what though? My ex said to me before, he was like, I was going to get my little sister a present and I modelled for Pretty Little Thing and it was like front page. No. So he was like, I went on to Pretty Little Thing and then your face was just there and I'd had G-blocks and everything.
Doesn't that feel great?
It feels blooming amazing.
It feels so good.
Guys, keep making the edits of me because honestly, I love the fact that people have to see my face even if they have me blocked.
As they should.
Never stop. I love that. That's a very good one. Thank you
love
so
that
much.
for you too, dude.
Yeah, but honestly.
Hell yeah.
Can you imagine like your ex-boyfriend being in that situation though, being a singer and you have to listen to him?
No, I would cry.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming on. Honestly, it's been a pleasure to have you.
Thanks for having me. This has been so fun.
Honestly, I'm so excited to see you tonight when you're performing.
Oh,
Gonna be
thank
watching
you.
all the videos, looking on the tags. So good luck to that as well.
Thank you.
But guys, if you are listening at home, make sure to subscribe to us now on YouTube as well as follow us on Spotify or your podcast app of choice. You can like, comment and leave a review now. And please get in touch now with your questions, stories and dilemmas. Honestly, I love hearing from you guys and they do not go unnoticed. You can DM me now at Charlize's private story on Instagram. You can also follow me on TikTok. Thanks so much.
Bye.